I'm Laurel Ricciano. I'm with Kenco Communities at Arden. Welcome to our fabulous Aster model. I'm first going to tell you a little bit about our company, Kenco Communities. We've been building in the Palm Beach County area for about 25 years, have a stellar reputation, fabulous website where you can get a lot of this information at gokenco.com. This is the high-end luxury builder of Arden. There are 3 different builders in this community. We start with Ryan Homes, Lennar, D.R. Horton is coming soon as well. And then you have fabulous Kenco. Our homes in this community are on the largest lots. Our homes are the largest also in Arden, so we start just below 3,200 square feet of living space and go up to over 4,200 square feet of air-conditioned living space. Anywhere from 4 bedrooms up to 6 bedrooms, and these homes are designed where they can be multi-generational as well. We have a lot of people coming in that want people that are going to be living with them, maybe in-laws, maybe an au pair, or kids that come back from college that never leave. So our architects really knocked it out of the park. But what we're going to do today, since this is our first Facebook Live, we're going to walk you through the Aster model. Again, after I tell you a little bit about Arden as well. If you're not familiar with Arden, it is a fabulous community. It has a Wellington mailing address. We are out Southern Boulevard. And when you first drive into this community, it is all nature at its finest. The residents, as soon as they go through their gate, they call that the 17-second decompression zone. So when they drive in, there's a gorgeous, huge lake to the right, and it's just very, very beautiful and very natural. The lake house, which is our clubhouse, is off to the right, and if they come in the evening, everything is lit up, and it's just absolutely tranquil. There's 20 miles of jogging, hiking, biking trails throughout the community. It's very, very resident focused. You'll see people walking their dogs. It's a golf cart friendly community, so you'll see people in their golf carts, the families, the dogs, everybody comes along for the ride. So the other things that make Arden special, first of all, this is called an agri-hood, and it's the first of its kind in the Southeast Florida area.
I'll show you the site plan.
The site plan, I can show you this. Right over here, let me just kind of give you back up a little bit. When you come in, what I was just saying, the main entrance, you come through this beautiful winding road and you see this huge lake off to the right here where you've got 3 little islands. What I've also noticed about Arden is it's becoming a boating community. It's just absolutely amazing to have a Wellington mailing address where you can actually stick your feet in the sand. You can go boating. There's going to be little beach areas across this lake surrounding it. This is a 1-mile lake in front of you that greets you when you get to the end of the entry. Then you turn right, and this is where I was heading with the agri-hood. There's a 5-acre working farm. We have 2 full-time managers, Tripp and Carmen, and they manage the farm, they cultivate the crops, and then what's nice about this is that part of your HOA, every month the residents get a farm share. So whatever is being grown and cultivated, the crops in the farm during the growing season, which is pretty much from November to May, the residents get a farm share. So when we're not in social distancing lockdown, the residents go over to the barn and they select between usually 5 to 8 items, and that doesn't mean like 1 tomato and 2 okra. So they get a nice share of whatever is growing that month. Right now what they're doing, and this was actually really adorable the other day, I just have to digress. Our Donald, our lifestyle director with the farmers, were driving around delivering the farm share to all the residents in here. So they were driving by here, and there's this white pickup truck, and in the back of the cab, I thought it was Bugs Bunny. It was actually Easter Bunny. He's waving, he's sending hugs and kisses, and it was just adorable. So it's a very engaging community, and they really try try to engage everybody, the adults, the kids, everyone. But that is the farm, so it's a very unique asset to the community. Another thing I love to share with people about the farm is right along outside here, on the sidewalk, they have all the herbs that are growing. So let's say you just got home from the food store and you were gonna be cooking your sauce and you totally forgot your fresh basil. Not a problem. Go right over, hop on your golf cart, go right over to the farm, and then right on the sidewalk there, you could just select whatever herbs that you need, cut off the sprig, and take it right home. That's all for the residents' use. So these are some things about the farm. They also have, what's very exciting is they just started, I didn't personally take the tour, I think Lorna, our sales director here, did the tour of the children's garden. So it's a very educational asset that they have to this community. They have classes for kids, for adults, what to do with the crops, how to cook them, how to prepare them. And then they also teach the children too, which is really nice. And they get them very engaged in the healthy lifestyle, because that's what this community is all about. So that is the farm. Then you've got the lake house. The lake house is amazing. Who has ever seen a double-decker pool at a community? That's what they have at Arden. It's hard to get a feel from this, but if you go onto the Arden FL site or onto our Go Kenco site, we've got everything on that website, and you can actually see some beautiful photographs that they have taken. So the upper pool is a horseshoe shape, and they've got these beautiful cabanas surrounding it. They play spa music. There's a 16-person hot tub off to the side. Just very tranquil, very relaxing, and you really feel like you've gone away to the finest resort. Then there's some stone over waterfalls into the long pool, which is more of the fun pool. There's a beach entry in. There's also a separate splash pad for kids to enjoy with the interactive water features. And it's just, again, very resort-like.
And important, who won #1 in the United States, the entire United States for master plan communities?
Oh no, you're giving me a pop quiz.
Yeah. Arden! #1.
In the industry, we received an award, which is just amazing that we are on the radar. So we won Master Plan Community of the Year, and also the Farm and the Barn won for Best Amenity. And then our fabulous Aster model won the award for Best Single Family in its category. Yes, and you will see that in a couple of minutes. I'm kind of saving the best for last. Just a little bit more about the club, so you know what we have in the lake house. That's the outside. The inside, fitness center to die for. Along with the fitness center with all exciting equipment, there's a studio adjacent to it. And you've got a well-beat system, which I've never seen. It's an on-demand, so you could take classes. It's on the wall, and you just go over, you select the class that you want to take at any hour of the day, and you take the class. So there's so much more to the lake house, but I just don't really want to bore you with all the details. We've got tennis, pickleball, a soccer field, big play sports field, basketball, and that brings us to where you are now, which is the luxury section, which we have over here. So this is where our homes are. We've got the largest lots and the largest malls in all of Arden. And then this eventually will be wrapped around the lower lake. As you can see, there's beautiful spacing between the homes, the backdrops. What the developer, Freehold Communities, has designed here is a whole lot of open space. A lot of greenery, lush areas, a lot of parks, walking trails like I mentioned before. So it's a very natural lifestyle community that they're creating here. And again, the first of its kind in South Florida. It is so unique and is just so knocked out of the park. And that's what we have here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain that this is a 3-car garage of the Aster model. Our sales office is located in the 2-car garage, so that's where we're standing right now. So our assistant, Jackie, or the best marketing manager ever, is gonna walk us through, and I'll take you through the model now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the two-car garage, which is a front entry garage, and you can see we have really nice deep driveways here. And then to the right would be your third car garage. So it's a total of 3, which just split 2 and 1. The construction that you hear across the street is lot 40. We have a wonderful couple that purchased that home. The husband is retired military, 21 years. Thank you for your service in the Marine Corps. And now I'm going to show you the model row that we have. We've got 4 models on the model row. They're in alphabetical order: the Aster, Banyan, Carlton, and Davenport. And then across the street, we don't have a furnished decorated model of our Edgewater, but that is a quick occupancy home. So if anybody is looking to get in a little sooner rather than later, we've got 4 fabulous homes to move into right away. Actually 3, ranging anywhere from the upper 600s and up. Another nice feature about Arden is how they like to bring the inside out and the outside in and make it very welcoming. So you have very large, inviting porches. It's neighborly. Another thing that Kenco does, a little bit above and beyond, we add a walkway from the front door out to the sidewalk. So when you have, of course this is model row and it's hard to envision, but you'll have the walkway right out to the sidewalk. So if people are walking by, if they're walking their dogs or whatever, and you're sitting on your front porch, it's inviting to say, hey, come on over. Come on up, let's socialize. Right now, social distance, but eventually back to normal. So welcome to our fabulous Aster model. As we come in, I'm just going to point out some of the luxury features that we include in our homes that kind of sets us apart from other builders in the South Florida market. We start with 13-foot soaring ceilings, as you can see. The volume really makes this home look very, very large. In addition to the 13-foot ceilings, we also have the extra transom glass above. So it's all impact glass, windows and doors throughout. It's also a natural gas community, and that's really something that's very unique out in this area. So it's almost totally self-sufficient. We've got a beautiful, formal, defined foyer. And off to the side, very large dining room. And as you can see, the way the decorators have it furnished, there's a table for 6. However, it's large enough to accommodate any size table. You can even extend it out. So there's plenty of space. And again, the high ceilings just give it that whole added extra volume. And this is where the home really opens up. And our fabulous great room, kitchen and breakfast area, which you know, this is where everybody tends to gather, especially when you're entertaining. Everybody lines up in the kitchen. We give you beautiful spacious islands. As you can see, the decorators have 4 bar stools, but it is large enough to accommodate more. And the islands are included. This waterfall edge is an option, but you do get a beautiful size island. Some of the features that we include, again, above and beyond, we give you the pull-out faucets in the kitchen. There's a couple different choices of that. The KitchenAid appliances are all standard and included. I love to point this out. It's just one of my faves. The fan comes on, the lights come on, 5-burner gas cooktop. A lot of this is option that the decorators have selected, but again, being a model, the decorators and designers just love to showcase a lot of things that can be done to give people an idea. Another thing we include would be your pendant lighting outlets. We give you 3 above the island. We also give you all these hi-hats. We don't charge extra for a lot of these things.
And a full tile backsplash, soft close doors and drawers.
Yes, thank you, Lorna. These are all very important things that I love to point out to the buyers. These are full extension drawers. As you can see, they come all the way out. They're tongue and groove finish on the ends of the drawers, and they're all soft close. And then the backsplash, as Lorna mentioned, are full tile. We've got about 6 or 7, maybe even more choices now. They've just recently updated the design center. It's absolutely beautiful. That we can save for another time for our next Facebook Live. But at least you know that you're getting really nice, inclusive features in our homes. This is another really nice feature of this home. You've got a really defined breakfast room. We've had people that have said that they don't really use their formal dining room. They would make it a little bit more informal, maybe put in a pool table over there and put their actual dining room, in this area. You also have the panoramic windows so you can see out, nice view. Our water lots are to die for. What is that, 200 acre, 175 acre lake?
It's a real lake, it's not a pond.
Exactly.
Real water.
Real water, and you, again, as I mentioned earlier, this is really becoming a boating community. There's a boat ramp to launch a boat. You can have kayaks, canoes, trolling fishing boats, nothing with gas, but you can have electric boats. We see people fishing out there. I see the fishermen, I see their dogs on the boats. But our water lots here, we do have the only direct waterfront lots in all of Arden. They're just under a half an acre. They go between a little half an acre, and then maybe if it's an oversized, it'll be a little bit larger. But where else in the Wellington area are you going to get a half an acre on direct water in a master plan gated community with all of these amenities for starting in the mid-600s? So getting back to the home, now you can really get the full appreciation of just how large this great room is. And then this is how the decorators set it up. But you can see that they use the space efficiently. Another nice thing that we include are these really spacious covered patios. We offer the option, obviously this is a decorator built in, but we do offer the option if you want to pre-plumb for the water line and the gas line, and then you can build in something similar once you close. Notice the size of this lot. And again, obviously it's a model, so they put a beautiful water feature in here and a pergola, but you can see just how spacious it is and beyond.
All of our lots take pools too. All of our lots can accommodate
Yes.
pools.
A lot of people in here are not putting in pools because of the fabulous pools at the clubhouse, very social over there. But there are a few that are choosing to put in pools. We have one right back there that just put in a pool. But as Lauren mentioned, every lot that we have in Arden, in our collection of lots, does accommodate a home and a pool. Coming into the back here, nice and private, right off this nice pergola. We take you into the fabulous master suite, where you can see how spacious it is. It's got a nice defined little sitting room area over here. The furnishings that we have are quite large: king-size bed, king-size nightstands, full furnishings over here. You can see how spacious it is. Another thing that we include in the master suite is the coffer ceiling. Obviously, you know, not decorated, but it is a coffer ceiling plus the 4 hi-hats. That's all included. Another really nice feature that our architects have done in these homes is load you up with closets. We realize a lot of people come from the north, they don't have basements here, and they need storage space. So we give a lot of closets. In the master side, we include this really nice wood shelving. So the wood shelving comes in the linen closets and also the walk-in closets.
And there's 2 of them in the master,
Yes.
2 big closets.
And now we come into our luxurious master bathroom. Again, the designer selected a freestanding tub, but the tub that we do include is a beautiful drop-in tub, and it's got the built-in tub deck around it, which, in my opinion, I think it's a lot more practical, especially if you want to lay out your products, candles, a bucket of champagne. Makes for a nice decorating opportunity. You've got windows that bring a lot of natural light in, full-size mirrors up to the ceiling, hi-hats above, 2 separate vanities with the center section. And then the size of these showers is amazing. We also include soap and shampoo niches, not just in the master, but also in all of the bathrooms. The plumbing faucets that we include, obviously the rain head would be an option, nice option, but we include really nice, the one that we include is a little bit bigger, and so it gives you the illusion that you do have a rain head shower. We include the tile all the way to the ceiling in the master. So again, we go above and beyond as far as what our features are.
Maybe
So again, just to reiterate, some of the luxury features that we include, you know, the wood shelving in the closets, really nice upgraded tile packages, not just in your master, but also in all of the secondary bathrooms as well.
You want to talk about the schools a little bit?
Schools. Glad you brought that up, Jackie. Having a Wellington address, you are in the Wellington school system. So it's Binks Forest Elementary, Wellington Landings Middle, and Wellington High School, which is one of the most desirable school systems up in this area. Also, the developer has donated land for a future school. What that's going to be, nobody knows. It's up to the county, but at least it is already dedicated outside. So that's a big attraction to Arden. And not just for families, for resale value. People want to know, you know, what school system they're in, even if they don't have children or their children are already grown. It's nice to know what school system they're in that is desirable and good for their future resale. This is one wing over here where we've got 2 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. So we start over here. The way the designers have this decorated is for an office, a den, a study. They have a built-in desk over in that location there, but that is where a closet would be. So it is an actual 4th bedroom. Another closet. Love to point these out. Just like the
Closets galore.
This is a really cool feature that our designers put in, and this is a real conversation piece for so many people. They have just never seen this before. So this can be done with, I think, either onyx or I think this might be a quartz, what I was told, with the indirect lighting underneath the cabinet. And then it's uplit underneath. And now I'll turn the light on. So you can see the actual bathroom. This was initially designed to be a powder room, but then at the last minute, I believe they added the shower, so now it's another full bathroom. So that makes this home 4 bedrooms and 4 full bathrooms. Send me to my laundry room. It's almost like an oxymoron by saying, I love doing laundry. But when you have a laundry room that's as fabulous as this, that's all included, you definitely want to spend some time in your laundry room. So we include quartz or granite with the 4-inch backsplash. This is your faucet on the built-in sink. You get lower cabinets, you get upper cabinets, beautiful hardware, and your washer and dryer. So very spacious and a lovely room to spend your time in.
Gas as well.
Gas dryer. This will take you back out to where you first met me, lucky you. So this is the door to the 2-car garage. And then around the corner by the front door is the entrance to the 1-car garage. Back here is what we call an ensuite. So it's a bedroom with its own bathroom. So again, being right off of your garage, if somebody is staying here and they want a little more privacy, they can come right in and right into their own wing. Another one of the features that we include are the beautiful casings around the door and the 5 1/4-inch baseboards, 2-panel doors with this really beautiful hardware. Again, it just sets us a little bit apart as far as being a more high-end luxury home builder. Full bathroom, again, in your ensuite bedroom and bath. And beautiful finishes. Again, every bathroom that I was talking about earlier comes with either granite or quartz. These are your faucets that we include. Walk-in closet. So again, this can be closed off. You've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms here. This is great for people that maybe they have mom and dad moving in with them, or the kids come home from school. You can add a door easily here and make this into a separate private wing. Another a clever idea is if you want to make this wall seam even larger, you could do one of those Murphy doors where it actually looks like part of the decorating. And then you push it open and there's a whole wing of bedrooms. Just kind of a little tidbit of my own designing. And then coming back onto this side, again, another bedroom, bathroom.
More closets.
And a couple people have also put a door over here. So you can separate this. And then this becomes another bedroom and bath private wing. Beautiful showers. This is basically, as you see, this is how it comes. The light fixtures across the mirrors, and then hi-hats in the master. And then notice the size of this bedroom. This is absolutely huge. So this is a king-size bedroom set again, and you can see how much space you have in here. Another copper ceiling with the same volume. So it really appears very, very large and loads of room. Lots of windows, very bright. A lot of light. A lot of people from the north absolutely love this because they're not used to that, and they just absolutely love the open light concept that we have in our homes. Our homes mostly have the great room concept, which is very much in because a lot of people don't really use formal living rooms anymore. So they prefer having just nice open rooms here to lounge in, to hang out, and again, so anyway, to wrap things up, we really appreciate you taking your time this morning and touring through our Aster model. And again, just to tell you what we offer here, you can build to suit, personalize everything, down to the color of your walls, floor tile, appliances, the countertops, light fixtures, well, not light fixtures, that's something you can do afterwards, plumbing fixtures. But you can build to suit, customize it, and personalize it the way you want. And also we've got quick occupancy homes, so if somebody needs something sooner rather than later, we do have options. We have a few beautiful homes that are finished and ready to move into. Otherwise, our construction time, even with the current challenges that we're in, is approximately 10 months. So that would be 10 months from the time that they sign to the time that they get the keys in their hands to move in. And we're averaging very, very close to that 10 months and getting people into their brand new homes. So thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And
Till next time.
till next time.